Good morning. This is Brijita reporting from India and especially from Brijita's kitchen. So today I'm going to don a different hat, not the HRVP, okay? And for this portfolio, I don't get paid for it, mind it. Not even in India, not even abroad. So here's the chef's hat which has been specially prepared by my daughter, Laya. I think she said for me to look like an authentic chef, I need to don it. So here I am. I'm going to today take you through one of the very mouth-watering dishes popular in Kerala, the south part of India, which is the Kerala egg roast. So let's start. So I'm going to show you how to prepare a tasty Kerala egg roast. So to start with, we first take the coconut oil. Of course, if you do not have the taste for coconut oil, you can choose any other oil. But let me warn you, if you don't use coconut oil, you will not get the authentic Kerala taste. So let's pour the 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. The pan is already hot, so we can start cooking. The next one is to put the mustard seeds. Just 1 teaspoon is good enough.
Okay.
Mustard seeds. And let it splutter. As you see, you can see that it is the oil is quite hot and it will start spluttering. Please be careful that it doesn't come onto you. This is just to avoid it coming onto you. Now put some curry leaves, followed by the onions that you have, the thinly sliced onions. These are 3 thinly sliced onions, 3 medium sized onions. And now let it cook for a while until it becomes golden brown. Also, you can see that there are 3 green chilies which is being split into half, being put together along with this onion. Now let it roast for at least 5 to 10 minutes till it turns golden brown. So as soon as you see that the onions are half cooked, please add the crushed garlic and ginger to it so that it also gets cooked while the onions start cooking to a dark golden color. So you can see that now I've added the crushed onion and garlic and ginger paste to this. And now let's wait till the onions turn into golden brown color. So now you can see that the onions are almost done. It is now looking golden brown. See, it also, the one more check is that you start getting the aroma of the cooked onion, garlic and ginger, and it is a nice aroma that you start getting. So this is the time when you need to add the masalas to this. So to start with, we take 2 spoons of chili powder. I like the egg roast spicy, but you can add chili powder according to your taste. followed by half teaspoon of turmeric powder, one and a half teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Now let this masalas get roasted along with this onion, garlic and ginger for a minute. So you can see now the masalas are mixed with the onions. Now is the time when you need to add the tomatoes which you have finely chopped. These are 3 medium tomatoes finely chopped, and now you have to let this cook so that the tomatoes get cooked well and the whole ingredients start getting caramelized. So we can leave it on the gas by covering it with a lid. In the meantime, while this gets cooked, let's see how to deal with the boiled eggs. So many people do not like to roast the eggs, but I prefer it roasted because it adds to the taste. So you can see that there is another pan where I am just adding half teaspoon of coconut oil, and I am making a slit into the boiled eggs 3 sides. Since this recipe and ingredients are for 5 eggs, I am just showing 5 eggs. I will add a little bit of chili powder and salt and allow it to roast for a while. The idea of doing this is to get the outer part of the egg, boiled egg, crispier. So let's see how the tomato has turned. See, now you can see it is nicely caramelized. The entire ingredients have mixed together so well. You can't see the tomatoes as different pieces, and now this you can see that oil also has started separating. This is the time when you need to add few more curry leaves into it. Salt. I put 1.5 spoons, and then little bit of fennel seed powder. This adds to the real flavor. This is a must for this recipe. No need to roast the fennel seeds before you grind it. Now mix it well. And now you can see even the eggs have been done well. We'll just add a little bit of water. You see, I'm putting half glass of water here, and we'll let it simmer on full flame. The gravy is almost ready. Now we put these eggs into it. And cover the eggs with the gravy. Of course, one of the secret sauces which I haven't told you is my love, and that makes this recipe even more tastier. You can see it's already very interesting. We let it cook for 2 more minutes. The slits made in the egg allows the masalas or the gravy to go in and makes the egg more interesting. And the recipe is almost ready. The tomatoes allow a tangy taste. Some people also like to put 2 teaspoons of sugar, but I don't prefer the sweet taste and hence I have avoided it. So you can see the dish is almost ready. Now this can be eaten with Indian breads, with rice and with appams. Hope you enjoy the dish. Thank you so much. So while you can eat this dish, the tasty Kerala egg roast with rice, Indian breads like rotis, I am going to enjoy it with my appams. Now when I say appam, this is the appam. This is made up of rice and coconut paste. And you can see we can split this and start eating it along with the masalas in a very yummy bite. Enjoy.